So, Halsey,
What's up?
how do you keep an arsehole in suspense?
How do you do that?
I'll tell you at the end of the video.
Oh, thanks. And meanwhile, while everyone's here for this, you may as well hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications when we upload new content.
Maybe even give us a like.
Yeah, that'd be most helpful. So this week we'll probably start with Dying Light.
Yeah, Dying Light. I'm very keen for this one. Eagerly awaiting number 2.
Yeah, actually, I can't say I played a lot of Dying Light, but I'm looking forward to this one.
I don't think you can have any more fun on a PlayStation than just jumping off the top of a building and trying to KO a zombie.
Mind you, you remember that part from the trailer you showed me of that guy getting booted out. That was awesome.
Yeah, the trailer's got me intrigued, and they've brought in some new stuff with the game as well. They've got 2 different factions. You can be a good guy or a bad guy in this one.
Oh, well, we know who you're going to be.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to think that I'd be a good guy, but we all know that I just don't have it in me.
I don't even trust you for Fallout 76.
But yeah, Dying Light was a massive game, and
Massive game for you.
well, I'll get you back into there. I'll get you to cut your teeth again. But yeah, so much fun multiplayer wise, just shenanigans.
That was my main problem. I played a lot of it on my own, and when someone joined me, they gave me all the weapons and shit. So
What was really amazing to me about this game was it could be so much fun just running around doing stupid shit. And on the other hand, as soon as that sun went down, like it genuinely...
you'd freak the fuck
it
out.
brought about some anxiety.
And that's what a lot of the zombie games that are out, they don't have that sort of...
No.
Well, to me, they don't have that sort of feel.
A lot of them are just too much slapstick, I think. But yeah, Dying Light, it really met it in the middle there, and I really enjoyed it.
The weapons from Dying Light were what I used to enjoy. Trying to find the weapons until they all got given to me.
Yeah, I must admit I'm a bit guilty of just YouTubing a guide and finding out where the blueprints were.
That one box that you got to punch for like 100 kicks or some shit.
Yeah, and one of my PlayStation friends found a duplicate glitch and just gifted me about $1 million, so...
I know all about duplication glitches. I mean, I played No Man's Sky.
I wasn't so much for the grind, though. I didn't really want to have to grind out and craft. I'm not a crafter. I like having, like, the best weapon and watching heads and arms fly around.
You would have loved Left 4 Dead then.
I would have loved Left 4 Dead if it ever came out, the new one. They cancelled it, I think.
Left 4 Dead 2?
Yeah.
No, Left 4 Dead 2 come out.
Was it Left 4 Dead 3 then? There was that one that they've had the trailer for.
Oh, no, that was Dead Island.
Oh, Dead Island, of course.
Who would have thought you wouldn't know what game you're talking about?
Yeah, well, I only really like zombies from Dying Light, to be honest.
Zombie strippers.
But Dead Island 2 had me interested.
They're running a new engine so that the parkour is a little bit more smoother.
Yeah, well, basically, there's no predetermined line that you're supposed to follow when you're parkouring. Now you're just free running.
Hashtag Assassin's Creed.
It especially looked cool when that guy jumped off the building and grabbed onto the side of a moving truck. That's not something they had in Dying Light 1.
No, and obviously the part that really got me into it was the guy getting drop kicked out of the building.
Yeah, well, the story for Dying Light was pretty good, so I can only assume that Dying Light 2 is going to be even better.
I watched the trailer today and it was just, I fucking enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, we'll definitely get our hands dirty in that one, I think.
Yeah. We'll probably get a lot of footage from it.
Yeah.
Depending on what's coming out at the same time.
I'm sure some of our antics will be the background noise for our Beercasts.
The game obviously doesn't have a release date yet.
No, it's scheduled for next year sometime. They haven't put an official date on it yet, but we'll just have to make do with the original for now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm on the bandwagon at the moment, but another thing I just really love about Dying Light is all the free DLCs they've given you. Like, they've really developed the game.
I like a lot of the games that are coming out now where it's not even a complete game and they're like, oh, you need to pay an extra $50 for this DLC.
Like, obviously, they did have paid DLC. You had to buy a season pass for some things. But, yeah, they've just maintained the game really well. Like, they just keep bringing out new stuff.
At least they don't wait till, like, I don't know, 6 years after the game's come out to release free DLC.
Yeah, No Man's Sky.
Battlefield 4. I mean, with No Man's Sky, at least you knew that everything was all fucked up.
Yeah, that's right. You knew that you're buying a piece of shit.
Yeah, well, we didn't know at the time. I pre-ordered No Man's Sky.
Yeah, I wasn't one of those people.
Before this turns into a No Man's Sky chat, I haven't finished the story in...
I will carry you through the story.
I think I'm up to the part where you just meet that asshole that is chopping people's arms off.
Okay, yeah. In the pit?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I've survived that pit fight, and
All right, well
that's
done.
as far as I've got.
I wouldn't have thought you got that far.
Well, I've been doing it on my own, what can I say?
Yeah, okay.
Time for news of the week.
News of the week? Yep, okay, I've got something for you. The lady on the Kwinana Freeway.
Yeah.
Smoking a crack pipe. And what didn't surprise me in the slightest is where she turned off.
Where? Mandra.
Kwinana.
Oh, Kwinana. Who would have thought?
Yeah, I was just watching it and going Kwinana, and then beep beep, blinker went on.
Oh, you were the person taking the photo.
No, that was a bit like a.
Oh,
That was like a moment of realization that she turned off at Thomas Road.
so was that in the news report or?
That was in the news report, yeah.
Oh, jeez, who would have thought?
I know.
Someone from Kwinana smoking a crack pipe.
The good news is she was arrested.
Was arrested.
Yeah. The bad news is it was only for careless driving.
How does that work?
Well, I'm assuming there was like a lack of physical evidence. Otherwise, the penalty might have been a bit harsher. But
Maybe our justice system just doesn't want to...
well, everybody's a protected species these days, it seems.
Yeah.
I don't know about you personally, Halsey, but I was really like trying to rack my brain to find something crazy I'd seen on the road, but I couldn't think of anything.
Apart from people slamming their brakes on or...
Yeah, we've all encountered that bloody guy in the Mercedes four-wheel drive.
Yeah, he just thinks he's top knot.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. If you guys have experienced anything crazy on the roads, feel free to leave us a comment and...
Let us know, like, have you ever spotted anyone that's been smoking crack or...
masturbating.
Yeah. I mean, that's my number one thing to do on the road.
I normally go park up at the beach to do that.
Yeah, who wouldn't? Good views. Watch the sunset.
Beautiful sunsets.
Speaking of masturbating, I had a foodgasm on the weekend.
Okay, yeah. I missed the invite again.
Yeah, once again. Well, actually, we were invited, but it was way too late.
Yeah, well, by the time you told me about it, you'd already finished the main course. So.
Oh, it was a long main course. I mean, fantastic.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed the updates on Facebook. So you had some food. What did you have?
We had I wouldn't so far call it I don't know whether to call it a South African braai or whether it was just a braai, but...
I would call it a braai, to be honest.
Braai?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's how we say it. I had a braai
Okay.
on the weekend, and it was full of, like, briskets,
Yeah.
which is a nice cut of meat.
It's a shame that a South African had to be there, though.
Oh, I know. That poor guy. So we had a braai, or a braai, as I was told, but seems you trying to tell me that it's a braai.
You also say mem instead of meme.
Well,
So we're not taking your
I
pronunciation
speak
of
how
things.
it's spelled, alright?
Memes.
Memes. The braai, we had some excellent food, beer can patties
Okay.
that we put in the buns that were just delicious.
Can't say I've heard of a beer can patty. I've had a beer can chicken before.
You should have these beer can. Like, next time I go, I'll let you know.
Well, just at least tag me in the post next time.
Well, I'll ask if you're allowed to come around, but I'm pretty sure you are because obviously my friend's wife is a hairdresser, loves your karaoke.
Yeah, well, like I said in the first episode, songbird of our generation.
Yeah, you are. So next time I go, I'll see whether I can bring you around.
Okay.
But yeah, this food that we had, it got me thinking about, all the different foods from our culture. Obviously,
Lamingtons,
yeah, Lamingtons,
meat
snot
pies,
blocks.
meat pies.
Have you ever had a snot block?
I haven't had one. Well, I might have had one under a different name. It could be...
Vanilla slice.
Okay, yeah, I've had a vanilla slice.
I remember my dad telling me,
Madar.
I just don't want to...
I remember Madar. You aged me, you mongrel.
You're the reason my hair went grey. No.
I used to be able to get it up before I had you. Madar, he was telling me about snot blocks.
Oh, my dad, obviously, brought me up to believe that they're snot blocks. And I'd been going to bakeries and shit and being like, could I have a snot block? And then remembering that that's not actually what they're called.
Yeah.
And obviously with this, like, you don't even know what a snot block is, so not half of Australia.
Parents can be quite cruel. Like, I know when my daughter was maybe 1 year old, she didn't like eating tomatoes until I told her they were lollies, and then she couldn't get enough of them.
My dad told me that cows lay down when it rains, and well, that turned out to be a fucking lie.
Or maybe it was a euphemism for something else. Alright, so where were we?
We were talking about snot blocks.
Your dad was rooting your mum when it was a rainy day. And you guys, that was when you were allowed to play PlayStation, is that right?
Yeah, that was only when we were playing PlayStation. Surely there was food that, you know, you grew up with that you really enjoyed and you knew the alternative name to, or...
Yeah, I don't know. I think I had a pretty generic upbringing. We just called things what they were. A spade was a spade.
A meat pie was a meat pie.
But I definitely do enjoy, like, the simpler cooked meals, you know? Like, we didn't grow up eating fancy dinners all the time, you know? You're on a bit of a budget back then. But, yeah, that for me is comfort food, you know? Like a nice minced stew or something like that, you know?
Yeah, I like spaghetti bowl.
Yeah, spaghetti bowl. Spag bowl.
Spag bowl.
Or as you call them, snot strings.
I don't call them snot strings. You can't even continue.
Alright, so spag bowl. You like spag bowl.
Yeah, I like spag bowl.
Spag bowl. Shepherd's pies.
Shepherd's pie were always...
Stop it, my mouth's watering.
Whenever you cook. Obviously, this food almost rivaled yours. When I had that... Well, actually, no. I think I might have overtaken yours.
Oh, you stop it. I guarantee all the meat that he bought combined didn't even come to half of what I paid for my ribeye steaks.
It might not have come to half, but it definitely, the taste-wise, it was just gorgeous.
Well, I don't want to call you uncultured, but...
I don't know.
There it is.
Until you've had this food, it is gorgeous. Just absolutely lovely.
Okay, well, you're talking a big game, but, well, I'll wait for the invite.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get it in time for lunch this time.
No, you won't. Fuck you. Well, that's enough talk about food because I'm starting to lather up.
I know, I just started eating my own fingers.
Who was that guy from the Eagles that ate his own fingers?
Oh, Maston.
Well done, Maston.
Masticating, as they call it.
Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, everybody.
Yeah, well.
Masticate.
I was just impressed that he could take 4 fingers.
He knows, he only stopped at 4 fingers, but he might have taken a whole fist.
He was eyeballing the thumb, for sure.
Back to my mate.
Back to you, mate. Yep, okay. Yep.
We're talking, obviously, while we're there, we're playing a few card games. We're talking about YouTube, because he found out and his wife found out about the fact that we're doing YouTube.
We're celebrities.
Yeah.
Minor celebrities.
Minor.
Yeah.
We're like E-grade celebrity, actually Z-grade.
Yeah. I'm not even the poop on your shoe.
And we're talking about how they should start their own YouTube. Yeah. So, my friend, he's a really good cook, and he should definitely start his own YouTube channel.
Yeah, well, I haven't seen too many brays getting cooked on YouTube.
Brays,
yeah.
Brays.
I want to say bray.
I'm going to go with bray.
I might call it wrong.
Hey.
Maybe you're just...
I'll ask him.
You're misinterpreting the accent, maybe.
Maybe. No, it's not that much of a... No.
South Africans talk like this.
They don't.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. Where's my 50 cent?
I've seen the power of one. I've seen the power of one. I know how they talk.
So we're talking about how they should get into YouTube. He obviously is an excellent cook.
He's an amateur.
He's an amateur to you. I dare say he would change your mind. He'd make your mind explode.
He might cook one good thing. I can cook like a plethora of good things.
All you've done for me is cook me ribeye steak.
And carbonara.
Oh yeah, carbonara.
I'm not even going to say the name of the other one because that's copyrighted. Yeah, patent pending.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
I've never seen it before. Have you?
No, I haven't.
No, that's right. I saw something close at the Steel Tree the other day.
Oh, Did you go to Steel Trade?
No, I just saw the ad pop up.
Oh, okay.
I would never go there. Their food's disgusting.
And they're atrocious for their customer service.
I know, like their service is atrocious.
They didn't even fill my wife's cocktail all the way to the brim.
I know.
And I mean, they even asked her. They're like, "Is this all for you?"
They didn't even help her to the car after she'd finished drinking it.
After she'd passed out. But no, we're talking about YouTube.
Yeah.
And his wife does hair and makeup.
Yeah. She's actually, if you've been following for the previous couple of episodes, the one that's going to tidy up old Halsey's hair.
Yeah, she's going to give me my little trim, if you could call it that.
Well, I'm hoping that it's something substantial because right now you look like Dickie Knee.
I've gone from fucking James Blunt to Dickie Knee. Awesome. And it's not that hard to do. I mean, anyone can make a YouTube video. Getting the followers is the hard part, I think.
Yeah, well, that's not why we're here. We just enjoy just having a laugh.
We enjoy watching our own videos.
Hopefully one of the two people that watch it as well have a little bit of a laugh along as well.
Yeah. Thanks,
Thanks, Mum and Dad.
Thanks, Mum and Dad. Cheers. Kisses, hugs. But, and that brings me to another point. Someone said to me about how you only get into YouTube to earn money, and that's not what we're about.
I don't even go to work to earn money.
No, you don't even get paid the fuel.
Nah. I just love driving a forklift.
Yeah.
It's the best.
That's the same with YouTube. It's like, you know, eating dicks is like basically part of your job. I think before we get too far into the whole YouTube now, I think we might leave that for another video.
Yeah, I know. We don't want to give away too many of our trade secrets.
Yeah, all our 10 viewers.
Yeah, they might get ideas. So after our last episode where we talked about the lady driving off from fuel, got me thinking about how else can people on a tight budget, you know, make it stretch a little bit further.
I know I need a lot of help.
I know. So I went to the Google and I thought, okay, shitty life hacks. Let's spread them around a bit.
So the start of a new segment, almost.
Yeah, I think it could be a regular occurrence.
Yeah, Bully's shitty life hacks.
So get your pen and paper ready. Basically, this is what you got to do. You've got to go to your local Salvation Army, Good Sammy's, St. Vinny's, whatever you got, you know, Goodwill store. And you just start taking photos of things. And once you've taken some photos of things and you feel like you've got a bit of stock there, head on home, get on the computer, or your phone if you don't have a computer, and just get onto Gumtree. Start posting ads. And if anybody shows any interest in the ads, they say, yep, ready to come pick it up, you just head on down to wherever you took the photos from and just buy it at that cheaper rate and then sell it for a profit.
Holy crap.
Easy money.
Oh, hell yeah. Who thought winning $100 million, you know?
Yeah.
You don't need to.
Forget about your Powerball tickets, people. Just head down to the Goodwill store and just pick yourself up a couple of bargains and whack it on Gumtree.
Love it.
Love it.
So I think we'll end it with a song.
Well, I don't know about you, but I've had a pretty good time today.
You have?
Yeah, I might even call it the time of my life.
Who would have thought? That's pretty good spoiler for what the final song is.
I don't know what you're talking about. We don't sing songs.
Oh, no, we don't do karaoke at all. Actually, that reminds me, we should probably go to karaoke one night.
We should do. I've been meaning to do that for a long time. I went on a karaoke bus one time.
A bus?
Yeah, it was like a party bus with karaoke on it.
Oh, get me on it.
Yeah, I know. We barely got off it. We got off, had a couple of beers at a pub, and then went to another pub on the karaoke bus.
Don't want to know what you were doing on the bus. You're barely getting off. I mean, obviously someone wasn't putting in enough effort.
Well, you have a couple of beers. It gets a bit harder.
Well, actually, no, it doesn't. It gets a bit softer, but...
I don't know. I don't have that problem.
Apparently it makes you look bigger, though.
Well, I don't know. My hands get smaller or something?
But yeah, on to the song.
Maybe it's because you like, you know, when you're drunk, you lean back to look at things and like, you're like, oh my God, my dick looks so huge in my tiny hands.
That just reminds me of Deadpool.
Little baby hands.
You might want to get out of here because my hand feels huge right now.
All right. No, we're not even going to segue. We're just going to start the music.
We're not even going to segue into this. We're just going to go straight on it.
Do you think that you can do this? Now I've had the time of my life. No, I've never felt like this before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you.
'Cause I've had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you.
I've been waiting for so long, now I finally found someone to stand by me.
We saw the writing on the wall as we felt this magical fantasy.
Now with the passion in our eyes, there's no way we could disguise it secretly. So we take each other's hands, 'cause we seem to understand the urgency. Just remember you're the only one thing.
Look at that. Ah, fuck my face!